Greetings. Good to have you for this one. Welcome to Co-op Baseball on MLB The Show.
I mean, I don't know if it goes off of my server, but you're the captain.
We have
so,
a moment
I mean,
to look at
I play a lot of
community
people that's like it says
and
Cleveland and shit
percentile
like
ranks.
that.
Remember, it's
but
all
I'm in
about
here with
teamwork
you,
out
so I
there.
don't know why
Time
it
to
would
gear
be.
up for first
I don't
pitch.
know. Maybe it's just random, but. Because like they say you play like people in your
Paul
area and
Skeens,
shit.
the
That's what I've
starting
heard.
pitcher for the
like,
home
when
side.
you play solo,
Facing a strong lineup, things
have a
don't
better
come easy
connection.
against a roster this
you play
talented.
like
Needs to be sharp with the first pitch and build
you
momentum
play
from
like
there.
people in your like around your area and shit. That's what I've heard. I don't know.
Byron Buxton steps in, and it's time to get things started.
Center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
You can.
Ramirez.
First pitch misses.
So did you just learn how to play on your own?
Sweeper off the plate for a ball.
I tried once and I
Ramirez ready.
I know, but I've heard you play and I can make the I could tell
Fouls
what
it
song
off.
it was, so obviously you're better than me.
2-2. Here comes.
I forgot what it was. It was something by Metallica. I don't remember.
Still
what.
alive at the plate.
It might have been that. I think it was that.
Swung on and lifted to left. Soto drifting back. That one looks like trouble. And that's a double.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3.
Taylor Ward steps up with a chance to score the runner from second.
See, no, I don't fucking, I don't really tell people this a lot because I don't want people to think I'm crazy. But well, I actually got into listening to Metallica on accident. I was making, it was a long time ago. I don't know if you remember. It was called Livewire. You could like download
Fastball off the
music. It was
plate.
illegal, but yeah. So I was making a CD for my cousin or something,
Put
and
that in
I
your
accidentally
juice box.
clicked on a song by Metallica, and I was like, oh, this actually, because I used to only listen to rap like exclusively, like that's all I used to listen to. Now I
Was
listen
that
to all
pitch in
kinds
low
of shit.
power
but-
mode? Or?
Yeah, I actually got into Metallica on accident. I played it on accident and I liked it. I don't even remember what song it
Down
was.
on
but
strikes.
it was
Paul
something from the
Skeens
Black
with the punch
Album. I
out.
know that. So,
Corey Seager facing the starter
I don't
for the
remember
first
what
time.
song it was.
Let's see what kind of feel he
Yeah.
has early on.
That's how that
Looking to drive
started.
home
Then it went
Ramirez.
from Metallica
Misses the
to, I
plate
think,
with pitch number
Disturbed.
one.
Then I started listening to Disturbed. Then I started listening to all kind of
A
shit.
pair of sinkers to start the at-bat. And both
But I
bats.
even listened to, I never told no one this. Well, obviously my girl knows. I listen to that real fucking heavy shit,
Ground
like
ball to
the
the right
fucking
side.
death
Naylor.
metal shit.
He takes care of it
Just
himself,
because I
and
like
that
the-
does it for the inning.
Just
They
because I like
strand
the
runner at
instruments, like
second.
it's
The
just the
Mets
way they
get their
have the
chance on
guitar, like
offense for the
something.
first time.
There's just something that draws me to it. Like obviously I don't listen to for the lyrics. I listen for the instruments.
Connor Griffin leads us off.
I've heard of them, but I couldn't say like any songs I know by them. But like, I'm talking about like fucking
Can't connect
Suicide
with the
Silence
off-speed
and shit
pitch.
like that.
That
Like
missed the
I
zone.
just like the instruments though. I'm not talking about the fucking like the lyrics you can't understand. I just like the way it's something like how they have the shit tuned or something. Like it's just that real heavy fucking. I don't know enough about it, but I just like the way it sounds. That shit is fucking.
Cutter misses.
And like the double bass and shit like that, like when they play the drums, that shit is fucking sick.
Fastball doesn't catch the zone.
But yeah, I listen to all kind of shit now, so.
Breaks the wrists and goes around. Strike three.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Here's
number
Juan Soto at the
22,
plate now.
Juan Soto.
Cutter misses the bat. And out in front, foul.
Damn it.
And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Swing and a line drive into right field. That's a base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
I'll have to look him up.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Alfonso Soriano in the box with a runner on first.
And it wasn't always like that. But
Early bird gets the strike. Ignored a pitch that looked tempting. A strikeout for the World Baseball Classic member.
batting fourth, the right fielder,
Chase DeLauder, the next card off the deck. Mets, runner at first with 2 away. Was that on purpose? And gets a piece, but foul. Soto off of first with 2 away.
damn it.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Rodriguez wraps it up with Fernando Tatis Jr. bats first this inning.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Puts it on the ground to short. Griffin gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired to the second. Varitek gets a piece of it. Varitek, the next to hit, takes ball 1. A swing and a soft line. That's down, a base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning.
Batting seventh, the second baseman,
Brandon Lau at the dish with a runner on first. Lifted in the air to left. And it's foul. The pitch. Fouls it. Skeeters, runner at first.
Wow,
In the air to
for
left.
real?
Soto
Damn.
settling under it.
Oh, damn.
Squeezes it. Now 2 away. James McCann freshly dealt
So
to
is
the
this
plate.
song newer or is that older?
Hit on the ground up the middle. Oh, a great diving grab. On target, he got it. Nice play. What a way to cap off the inning. Time to catch our breath. Adley Rutschman hits leadoff this frame.
the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Good eye. Not worth your swing there. The count is 2-0. Goes back to the cutter. Good eye, staying patient. There's the cutter. Goes to it for the 3rd time. And it's a leadoff walk. Now at the plate, Carson Bench. Now a check swing, but he held up. Out of the zone, the cutter misses. Empty swing at the cutter. Foul ball. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. Run it back. The pitch. The curve misses for a ball. Went too far. That's a strikeout. Tried to check, but couldn't. Now a chance for Mark Vientos. You gave that pitch the cold shoulder. Pop quiz for the catcher. Make them come to you. In the air, headed to left. Ward galloping towards it, and it's a foul ball.
Yeah.
Runner at first with one out. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Goes to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We head to the third. Stick around.
Fuck, what the hell?
We're here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Josh Naylor steps in to face the hard-throwing right-hander, Paul Skeens. Fouls it off. The righty kicks and delivers. Changeup misses for a ball. Goes back to the changeup.
You don't know what a breakdown is. Like I was joking with you. I said you don't know what that is. I was joking. I know what it. Oh.
And it's a leadoff walk. Byron Buxton steps in, showcasing his parallel 4 membership. Goes with the sweeper. That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. Lifted in the air to center.
I wish I could play an
this one.
instrument, but I don't know how to play shit.
Makes the catch. Now one away.
Damn it.
A player from the live series strolls to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Remember, the live series showcases the 40-man roster for every team in Major League Baseball. We update their attributes throughout the year. Throws one in the dirt. No movement, and it's ball 1. Skeeters, 1 down, runner at first.
Why? Oh, I like just play all the time. Play the guitar.
The pitch to Enriquito. A thunderous shot. Wow, that was perfect. The swing, the contact, and the result. You can't do it any better than that. And they take the lead. Ward strolls to the plate with a lead thanks to Jose Ramirez. First pitch misses for a ball. That's a ball.
Yeah, that sounds alright. I mean, I can somewhat hear it. I mean, like, obviously not as good as if I was listening to it, but.
Not so fast, my friend. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Corey Seager strolls to the plate after watching that blast from the New Thread Series car. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Spoils it. Seager ready. hardliner. Seager retired. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Reached back and fired at 99, but it missed. Sweeper misses the zone. Skips up some dust. Roped, but the line drive is caught. Great work. That wraps up the top of the third. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Back here in a 3-run game. Josh Naylor gets us going in this frame. Time to let that diamond shine. Misses with the first pitch. That doesn't catch the zone. It's 2-1. Naylor steps out to reset.
What was that?
Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
I think so.
One gone now.
There's so many fucking
his
things.
first at bat
There's
here
so
in the
much
third.
shit out there.
Went with the cutter.
Well, so like
Been his
shit you would
most
hear at the
trusted
baseball
pitch so
game
far.
and shit. Basically.
Swings, puts it on the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Will El Bombi bring it? Line drive, and that's a base hit into
He
left.
likes it.
So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the bat, the shortstop.
Now the shortstop, Connor Griffin, struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swings and misses out in front. Delivers a ball.
Damn.
Goes foul. And it's a base hit for the member of the spring breakout series. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Here's a card with a 95 overall rating, Juan Soto. Misses the cutter. Out of the
Off the
zone.
plate, ball one.
And fights it off. The 1-2. Buxton bolting towards it. Hauls it in. And 2 gone. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away.
Next for New Jersey,
Alfonso Soriano
second base.
looking to provide a pot of gold here. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Ramirez collects it. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 3 innings complete. And 6, 7, and 8 in the order coming up next. Jason Varitek, his leadoff this inning. Soriano to first. 1 away. Wow, batting with 1 down and watches that first pitch in for a strike. He steps off the rubber. Skeeters, one down, base is empty. DeLauder makes the catch. James McCann deals himself into the box. The count is 1-0. Put that one in the toaster. Two one is the count. Inflated. Not finished yet. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Soriano gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. That's the inning. So they only send 3 batters to the dish. And it's still a 3-run game. Chase DeLauder leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. First pitch misses the plate.
Yeah, I was behind.
Ground ball to second. Lau fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1 here in the inning, which brings up Adley Rutschman.
Next for New Jersey, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Cutter misses for a ball. Here's the pitch. Gets to the cutter, but foul. Here comes the 1-2. 2-strike foul. Another 1-2. Tatis giving his all. Already 2 gone here in the home 4. And now Carson Bench struck out swinging in his first at bat, but that was more his fault, not yours. Don't worry. Starts the at bat with a strike. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Stay tuned. Back here in New York City, Josh Naylor, the first to hit this inning.
Naylor.
0-1 the count. Misses the zone with a changeup. Delivers a sinker. That pitch hasn't shown up often today. Tried the sweeper, but that was more like getting hit by a broom. A runner on first following the hit by pitch, and now in the box, Byron Buxton. Goes with the sweeper but misses. One now. And that goes foul. One more time. Naylor on at first, nobody out. Stays alive. Runner on the go.
Ball, that's outside.
Out by a mile. Byron ready. The count is full. Won't go away. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball to the left side. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. Ward at the dish following the latest home run from Jose. Is in his Diamond Dynasty career. Tyler Rogers, the new arm. The Mets make the change following the home run. Out of the zone for a ball. Swung on and lifted to center. Benj camps under it. Squeezes it. That's the 3rd out. They get a run in the inning. This is a 4-run game. Mark Vientos now at the plate. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Sent foul. The pitch to Swaggy V. Trash pitch. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Seager handles it.
Oh.
Tossed to Naylor for the out. Here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Anticipated that perfectly. Fights it off. Ball and a strike. The pitch. Hits it on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself and records the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. Good cutter for a strike. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And foul ball. Mets 2 down, nobody on. Great eye. That was right on the edge, but not what you wanted. We'll do it again. 1-2, the pitch. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock.
Up next for the Mets,
Connor Griffin in the box with a runner on first. Good discipline on that one.
I said, hey, man, I had to make up for my bullshit, man.
Buxton glancing under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the gap. That ends the frame. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these 2 teams at the moment. Corey Seager ready to go. In the zone. That was filthy. Gets Wood on. Here comes the 0-2. Hangs in there. And the righty kicks and delivers. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. What is he, contact swinging? What is this? Seager waits. Not done yet. The 0-2. Fly ball to right. DeLauder moves under this one. Makes the catch. And now one away. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate.
Shit.
Blasts a rocket deep. Still up there. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Veritek comes to the plate now following that home run from Fernando Tatis Jr. A pair of cards from the Egg Hunt series. Competing. It's 1-0. The Skeeters lead by 5.
Williams.
Swings, and now this one is hit well too. I think they just went back to back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Brandon Lowe to the plate with the bases empty thanks to the Egg Hunt series home run. Cutter leads to a swing and miss. That's in the dirt.
That's down.
Two 2-1 is the count now. Late with the swing there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. James McCann hoping to find a pot of gold somewhere over the outfield wall. Misses the zone for a ball. That's a ball. That's a little bit low. Just a little bit of seasoning. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield.
Up next for the Skeeters, the first
Josh Naylor shuffles to the plate. Fouled away. The Skeeters have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Sprinkled a little magic on that one. Keeps the plate appearance going. Runner at first with two gone. Late start, trying Adley's arm here. Devin Williams picks up the strikeout. They played 2 runs in the frame, and they're enjoying a 6-run lead. Juan Soto leads things off and down by 6. This card features a rating of 95. Cutter generates a swing and a miss. Goes fishing after the cutter, but misses.
He's at the end of one of them programs. I don't remember which one.
Lives to see another pitch.
Oh, it was
Swing and a ball popped up. Seager moves
one
under
of the
it.
World Baseball Classic ones.
Brings it in, and one gone. Alfonso Soriano shuffles into the box.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Stays on the cutter long enough to foul it away. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Out of the zone with the cutter. Soriano swings and rips it to the warning track. Can't catch that. Alfonso Soriano sends one out, and now they trail by 5. Chase Delauder comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Starting on the front foot. Naylor handles, and he handles it himself for the out. Adley Rutschman strolls to the dish. Hit on the ground, foul ball. The 0-1. Misses with the changeup. Gets a piece. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Getting ready to hit, Carson Bench. Swings and lifts one to left. Ward galloping towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They score a run in the frame, but still have some work to do. Back here in Queens, Byron Buxton is the leadoff hitter this inning. Cutter misses the mark. Goes back to the cutter. Misses the plate for a ball. Doesn't connect. He was late. And it's a leadoff walk here in the 7th. The batter now, Jose Ramirez. Buxton on the run. Gets a piece. Skeeters with a runner at first. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Buxton gets the lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Ramirez waits. Misses for a ball. Inside, and that's ball 4. Taylor Ward ready.
Now,
Zach Britton, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Ward in the box now, no balls and a strike. Starts with a pair of sinkers. Slider misses for a ball. Keeps the lights on. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. Oh, 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch, and both runners are on the move. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Soriano, they get one. Now to third, and he gets back safely. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Went with the slider, but misses. Evens the count at 2-2. Hanging tough. Tatis waits. Tatis strikes out. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Mark leads off with his team playing from behind. Kenley Jansen takes over on the hill. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Vientos in the box now and takes strike one. It's the cutter again, and the count is 0-2. Not done yet. Here's the 0-2. Stays in the fight. The 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Down goes the first batter he faces. Josh Naylor at the dish and still looking for a hit. No strikeouts, though, so gotta figure the BABIP gods will shine down soon. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Adolis Garcia digs in. Keeps it fair. So now back to the top of the order. Connor Griffin at the dish with a runner on first. And there's a hit. Around second, headed for third. Cut off, gets it to second. Not in time, and he's safe. Digging in, Juan Soto. Gets a piece. Never want to swing at that. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Sweeper is fouled to stay alive. Here comes a 1-2. Call the ball, but I'm not so sure. Fly ball left field. Ward settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. 7 innings complete. Jason Varitek leads off the top of the 8th. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Out of the zone. Puts it on the ground to third. Keeps it inside the chalk. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Brandon Lau in the box with a runner on first. Hits it foul. The lefty kicks and delivers. Slider misses the zone. Tried to hold up, and they say the bat never went around. Goes back to the slider. Swing and a drive. That was loud off the bat. It's out of here. A perfect home run. Absolutely tattooed that one. James McCann digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Naylor slings it to first, and the tag gets him. Josh Naylor is the batter now. Count is 0-1. Okay, Picasso. A swing and a soft liner, and it's in. Base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Byron Buck comes to the plate. A World Baseball Classic card takes the mound. Edwin Diaz. Buxton at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Stays with it. foul. Naylor, a runner at first with one out. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. Skeeters, 1 out, 1 on. Fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next to the dish, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Takes the lead off first with 2 down. Ramirez swings and gives it a ride. DeLauder sprinting towards it. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Back here in a 7-run game. Congratulations on not quitting. Alfonso Soriano leads off the inning. Back it goes for a foul ball. Kicks and delivers. Misses the zone.
Inside.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Chase DeLauder strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. 0-1, the pitch. Hit hard, and that gets through. And 2 on now as they have a rally going.
Up next for New Jersey.
In the box now, here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
And the infield fly rule call.
Batter's out.
Carson Bench up next to the dish.
The center fielder, number 3, Carson Bench.
Aye.
Strike 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. Smart
Whoa, that's
choice.
just out.
Jansen picks up the K. Mark Vientos shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. The sinker led to a strikeout last time up.
Vientos.
The 0-1. Delivers
Oh,
a
that's
cutter
off the
out of the
plate.
zone. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out to right. Tatis bolting towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. So we head to the... Welcome back to Citi Field. Taylor Ward gets us going this inning. Misses the zone with a slider. Unloads the
Nope, inside,
fastball
ball 2.
off the plate. Goes back to the 2-seamer. In terms of the score, things could be worse. In the air, out to left. Soto camping under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Corey Seager approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. Difficult plate appearances. Must be a glitch, right? That was easy on the eyes. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. It falls, and suddenly there's a lot of real estate out there. Seager headed for third. The relay. The tag, and he's out. Trying for 3. Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a
Inside,
ball.
ball 1.
Went with the slider.
Fernando Titties.
Picks up a strike with the slider. A little out front, he swings through it. Fly ball center field. DeLauder on his way over. Hauls it in. That's out number 3. Diaz. This
Now
is it.
score 8 and walk this bitch off.
That's good for you, amigo. Down by a country mile. It's not over until the scoreboard goes dark. Spoils the slider.
I don't think I've ever did anything like that. Not 8. Damn.
Fights it off. Misses with the slider. And the leadoff batter goes down with the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
The designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Damn it.
Ward giving his all, hauls it in for the out. Down to the last out at Citi Field.
Jersey, the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Griffin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 pitch away from a win. Swings and lifts one to right. Out number 3, and that's the game.